right, folks, welcome back to the Tiger Sports Show, where we cover everything going on in Hastings High Athletics this week, or at least we give it a dang good try. Welcome to the special post softball edition. We've been out at the complex. I have your host, Greg Mays, and my co host and little brother, Tren Mays, out there. Let's go right to softball, Trenner. What are your thoughts today after seeing the Tigers get
It was
after it
just
a little bit?
great day for Tiger softball. I was a little nervous going into the Elkhorn game. Then Faith had a few control issues, had some walks in the opening inning, the first inning. Then the Tiger offense just got in a groove. Faith doubles off the fence, almost hit it through the temporary fence at Smith. Then the Tigers just got going. They scored 3 runs in the first and then added 7 more in the 7th to get up 10-1. And they just didn't look back. They threw a great game. Mac Long, 10th batter in the order, big 2-run homer. Peyton Hudson had 3 RBIs with a big double. She cleared the bases. Tigers took care of business and got out of there in 4 innings, and set up a great game with Wahoo, which we just watched.
Yeah, Mrs. Mays on the way home was pointing out, it was a big deal that the Tigers took care of business in that first one, limited the number of pitches Faith needed to throw, got hitting from up and down the lineup all day. And then Faith came back and just threw a gem in the second game. What do you have on Miss Molina in the circle on that second game, Trenner?
Second game, she was just unbelievable, but that's like the norm for Faith. She went all 7 innings. We went the full distance with Wahoo. That's weird. It says she gave up 2 hits, but everybody kept talking about 1. But she had a home run. There was a smash to center, but she had 14 Ks, and that's just Faith being Faith. She's a bulldog out there.
Yeah. Of course, Wahoo had a home run. That was the one hit. Then the second hit was the one that KK went deep to her right in the hole in the last inning and couldn't get a hold of. They scored that.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So that was 2.
Yep.
You are right.
Yep. So again, the Tigers just hits up and down. Kaylin had 3, including 2 bombs, including 1 home run that went further than I have ever seen. A girl's fast pitch home run. It hit the slow pitch fence with velocity, Trent.
Yes, on the fly. And Tate, on the fly. Our great producer did his Google magic with his Google Map format, and we estimated that fence is about 300 feet, and that was a missile line drive. And we're not gonna throw the right fielder under the bus from Wahoo, but her reaction added to the experience sitting behind the right field in the right field outfield to watch that one. Her reaction was priceless. I think she was stunned more than anything. Faith, or actually Kaylin, her 64th home run. She jumps up and down rounding first. It was a big hit for the Tigers, gave us some momentum. For herself, she's not about individual awards or individual things, which is great I love that about Kaylin. But she's jumping up and down when she's going to second. So she knew it was a big homer. It was her 64th. She sets the career all-time, all-class home run record. She's 2 off the she has 22 on the year. She's 2 behind Tiger legend Ellie McCoy for the state record all-class for a single season. And it was just great at the end. And then we named her tonight. Emma Sinek had hits in the first game. She had hits last week. Came back from the injury. Big hit, Emma Sinek. I got issues. Big hit, Emma Sinek comes up with 2 RBIs in the 6th. And that put the game away for the Tigers.
Those were big runs. Both Emmas on the corner had 2 hits.
Yeah, those were the Emma Patrol brought it today and tonight.
Yeah.
So Emma Langren had a big triple in the first game. She hit one with the wind into the right field corner, and it went bouncing around. So great night for everybody named Emma on the Tiger team. They get the big win. They're going to play in the winners bracket final tomorrow. Scott's up 5-1. We want to get a lot of Tiger fans out there at 4:30 and pack the Smith and just have a fun atmosphere.
Yep. Should be a great one. Should be a great one tomorrow. Sammy Schmidt a triple in that second game. Want to make sure that Sammy's still on the roll as she tries to earn her way onto the Tiger Sports Show each week. That was a big hit. Gave the Wahoo left fielder a lot of trouble. And of course, Sammy's moving. You goof up playing a ball, Sammy's on third base. So an exciting night for the Tigers tomorrow. Huge softball game. Of course, Scott and Hastings played a 1-0 Skyhawk win earlier this year. The two teams battled in the state championship game last year. These two teams know each other well. And like you said, we want to get a lot of Tiger fans out there and making a lot of noise. All right, Trina, we're going to come back. We'll come back to softball at the very end, maybe, and say one last thing. But let's run through the rest of the sports. Football this week, tough game at Aurora the other night. They've got a bye week to kind of heal up. What do you think in football as they head into the finale?
It was just a tough night. You get down 36-0 at the end of the first. They just need to try to build off good things that are going on, have a good week of practice, and just try to get some momentum, and just try to build for the future and stuff, and hopefully send the seniors out the right way. The last home game at Lloyd Wilson, and just send it out the right way, and just play hard.
Exactly, play hard, have fun. Get after it, play for your buddy next to you. And I think you'll see the Tigers do that. Aurora last week, there's no question in my mind, Aurora is one of the top 3 teams in the state. It's all about Bennington. And I think Plattsmouth, Trainer, keep an eye on the Blue Devils in Old P-Town. Plattsmouth and Aurora. I think those are the 3 top teams. So we'll see how that goes come playoff time. But hopefully we got a good crowd out at the Osborne Family Sports Complex a week from Friday. Remember, the Tigers are off this week. A week from Friday to send the Tigers out in style with a win over Grand Island Northwest. Always like to get after those boys. I think Tigers can be very competitive. If they're ready to go, they can get the win. All right. Other big things going on. Did you see the golf results? Anna Brandt went out, finished top 20 out in Scotts Bluff. Out in the Wild West. She rode the Oregon Trail out there. I talked to Coach Christie. Leah Krings went out there too, finished tied for 48th. Coach Christie really thought both girls played their best golf at the end of the year, exactly what you would want. So an exciting end. The girls had come kind of a whisper from getting the whole team down to state. So a really nice upswing for Tiger girls golf. We got big cross-country doings tomorrow. They're riding the Oregon Trail tomorrow only as far as Ogallala, and they're running districts out there. Top 3 teams on both the boys and the girls sides will qualify, plus I believe top 10 individuals. So we'll be keeping an eye on the team scores, and then we'll be keeping an eye on Kellen Henry Perlick, see if she can get in the individual top. And on the boys' side, the boys have had several different leaders this year. It could be anybody pop up there. So big day for Coach Rosno's crew tomorrow. And then boys tennis, Trent. Have you looked at the boys tennis brackets at all?
Oh, I just did right there. Our producer put it up. Peyton Schramm.
Yeah, I'm liking Braden Schramm's draw.
Yeah.
I like that draw he's got. He's the number 5 seed. He's got a bye. You'll want to keep an eye on his results tomorrow, folks. Number 1, he's got to take care of business in the second round, his first match. He's got an unseeded player. Then his second match tomorrow will be against the number 4. And I'm calling it right here. Braden gets that win, gets into the top 4 at state. I think you're going to see that. I think you're going to see that tomorrow. Then some of the other boys, sometimes the draw does you a favor and sometimes the draw doesn't. freshman Parker Ablett. He's got a first round match against Omaha Roncalli that he'll have a good shot in, but then he's going to see the hammer in the second round. Avelino Hanmer, the number 1 overall seed from Scott. Dude is 45-3 on the year. So Parker's going to have his hands full in the second round, but it's good for him to get down there, get some state meet experience. The number 2 doubles team of Jackson Graves and Ben Hafer, kind of the same deal. They've got a match against Gross Catholic in the first round that you hope they can battle. Maybe they can get that win, but if they do, they're going to run into a Lexington bunch, the number 3 seeds with 35 wins overall, that are going to be a tough go in the second round. So number 2 singles, number 2 doubles for the Tigers. We'll be hoping to play upset tennis, really. Then, though, I kind of like the number 1 doubles draw. Wyatt Tate and Mason Kusick. Now, they've got to take on the 11th seed in the first round, but it's a pair from out in Scotts Bluff that have only played together 18 times this year, or 10 and 18 now. 10 and 18 is nothing to sneeze at, but I kind of think if there's going to be a surprise, maybe those guys could pull it off. Tate and Kusick in number 1 doubles, and then they'd be looking at the number 6 seed from Omaha Christian next. So, I mean, you're asking them to upset a couple top seed teams to make it past 2 rounds, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. I think Coach Sunderman's got them playing some pretty good tennis. That, of course, goes tomorrow and Friday in Lincoln.
Yep.
What's going on volleyball-wise, Trent? Who the Tigers have this weekend?
Volleyball plays Norris, and I'm assuming they're number 1 in the state in B, and they are a powerhouse. And they welcome to the jungle.
They've been very good. Now, they graduated a ton of good athletes last year, but maybe they're still back and going.
Oh, they are very much going. They have reloaded.
All right.
So.
And we're starting to be about a week and a half till volleyball postseason finally gets going. It's always tough in the fall because the outdoor sports get their postseasons going so quick, and then indoor volleyball, it's quite a while. But the girls will be heading to sub-district volleyball pretty soon here. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. 26-2 Norris. So that team's a load. Yeah. Number 1 in the PowerPoint. So we'll see what kind of battle the girls can put up. I think that's at the Jungle. I think Norris is coming to town tomorrow.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, I think we've made our way back to softball, Trent.
Yeah, Benning.
You want to give your prediction for tomorrow? What are you thinking? Let's assume Scott gets the win.
Yeah, Scott's gonna win. They're up 8-1. It was 1-0 last time. There were 2 combined hits. Tigers had their chances. We just have to control those 3 studs at the top of their lineup. The 2 twins, and then Ruby Soho. The twins are going to Arkansas. Ruby's going to Washington. Faith did really well against them. They didn't get a hit. They were 0 for 5 against her. Just play their ball and play with confidence. We were the only team to hold them down. 1 run was their lowest run total of the year. And we had our chances at the end.
All right, Trent.
I think we drew the walk, and we just got to go hit the ball and take care of business. So.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, Trent, you might have just talked me out of my prediction because Arkansas and Washington, I've watched those teams play on TV, Trent.
Yeah.
I've seen them play on TV, like major cable channels. But I say we give up 1 run again tomorrow. But tomorrow, Tigers 3, Scott Catholic 1. That's my call. Tigers 3, Scott Catholic 1. All right. Last time Trent dominated the trivia. So I'm coming back. I want him to go 2-0. So I'm going to give him an easy trivia. You ready for easy trivia?
Oh, I don't want easy trivia.
This is easy because we already talked about it at the game. It's your question. You asked it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
When and if have the Hastings Tigers ever played the Wahoo Warriors before today in any sport? In any sport, Trent?
We're
And if they
assuming
have, which sport?
We're assuming volleyball, but
You're
I'm not
saying
sure.
volleyball?
Yeah, same volleyball.
Final answer?
Yes, that's final answer. I'm
No.
wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. I knew I was.
2015 first round state softball, Trent.
Oh
Tigers
wow.
win 3-2.
Wow.
2015 state softball. You were there, man.
I
Tigers
was.
over the
Well,
Warriors.
I
Today
don't
they went
know.
2-0 lifetime.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
believe I
I
told
just
you at the
never,
game it was probably softball.
that's fine. I'll let you have a win. I'm not as stunned as you were the last time. Notice I'm not calling for any investigations or putting up little lines that say trend cheats down there. I'm not doing
That's
any of
because
that.
I stayed I stayed engaged the whole
No,
time. I didn't drop out
no,
of the show to look up the trivia answer.
I didn't need to. I did my math. I can do simple math.
All right. All right, Trent. You get the last word. Tiger Sports Show. What do you say?
Go Tigers. Let's get out at 4:30, Smith. I think it's field 1. That's the
Hey, be there.
big time field. Let's go.
Be there. Be there. Let's get there. Go Tigers.